Hi, I'm James Nelson. I'm Principal and Head of Tri-State Investment Sales at Avison Young.
Where do you see the market headed in 2023?
Well, there's really only one direction to go at this point, at least on the commercial side. So we had a big slowdown in sales activity for the first quarter, really as a result of rates going up at the end of last year. A lot of sellers and buyers on the sidelines waiting. So yes, some downward pressure on pricing, but I think really, again, that inactivity is really what has caused that slowdown. So at this point, we are starting to see some buyers step up, some sellers engage. So I think, again, we're going to see an increase in sales activity.
Where do you see the future of commercial real estate in New York going?
Well, it really depends what asset class you're talking about. So multifamily is actually doing quite well, at least what's existing. Certainly the fair market stock, rent-regulated product, certainly a little more challenged with some of the regulations that have come out over the years. But office has been the big question mark with the return to office. But it also depends on what type of office building. I mean, we're certainly seeing flight to quality. So tenants are showing up at Class A trophy type space when the landlords give them a reason to come to the office, right? The Class B, C, some of that office product, it's tough, it's obsolete, so that's why we're all trying to spend a lot of time figuring out how to convert these buildings to residential, which is, I'm sorry, we're missing the panel right now. Nathan Berman and Marty Berger are telling us exactly how to do that now, but I've heard them speak before, so yes, we're getting there. And retail has been really a wonderful surprise, a real resurgence, high street, retail quarters filling back up, so that's been wonderful to see.
Office to residential conversions, what are some of the biggest challenges in doing that?
Yeah, well, certainly the zoning first and foremost. So I know Albany has been trying to figure out this new New York plan and trying to allow more buildings to be able to be converted, so not just the ones from the 1960s and before, so that will help out for sure. But even with that, the floor plates, a lot of these buildings, as we know, they just don't make sense. That's why you see 25 Water Street, the largest conversion, I think, ever. They bought that building. Their basis is under $300 a foot. So if the price is low enough, yes, you can convert it. Yes, you can core out the building, chop off the back of it. But office is still, at least in Midtown, the pricing is still at a decent enough level that it'll stay office. I mean, I even think of this, garment center loft buildings, right? So in those cases, could you chop those up? Could you sell them as live-work lofts? I mean, everybody says they're working from, home part-time, so where are these live-work lofts? I'd like to see that. But if not, I mean, look, we've got still, I think, a lot of room to grow for life sciences. The boroughs, it's been great to see all the studio space, and, so we got to get creative because we're not going to fill it all with traditional office use.